With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Tampa sideline, head coach Todd Bowles. His guys currently sitting at 500, 2-2 through 4 games. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll go down as these drives will start at the 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game. We just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort, 19 carries, 118 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field. But don't forget.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
It's always such a bittersweet feeling anytime you had a good individual game, but it comes in a loss. You don't quite get to enjoy it as much as you would if it came with a team victory. So, as the quarterback, as the leader, he needs to keep his standard of excellence at the same level and start bringing some other guys along with him, because it's going to take a team effort if they're going to have a chance to get in the victory column here today.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Smith and Jigba has him on that outbound. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them began his college career way back in 2018. Now entering the NFL as a second-round pick. It's Tyler Shough.
What a story this guy already has to tell, Kate. 7 years at college, 42 starts, 3 different schools, and a multitude of injuries. But I'll tell you this, a lot of NFL teams were intrigued by his talent because he could run, he could throw, and when healthy, he could be a difference maker.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Rush coming for Shough. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. That pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Third down, here's Shough. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Pistol snap here to Shough. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do.
He's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. They'll be led out by the promising young rookie quarterback from Nebraska.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Setting up the screen. He's a little bit up to the 21. Oh, Granderson in on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Go right side is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Head coach Kellen Moore readying his Saints for their next series. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the... That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another run for Kamara. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Trying the air now. Here's Shough. That's caught left side by Bailey. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now. Ball at the 33.
That's another save.
Running behind center with Kamara. Trying to make make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the Giants' 35-yard
Shotgun snap to Shock. Luckett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up 6-0 here in the first. Chris Olave with the touchdown. One after converted from Badgley. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's the throw. On the slant, complete to Johnson. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back into the handoff. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for him. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. Jamie Gillen on down to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. We'll start things off with a run by Kamara. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were out there ready to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Chuck now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
They're on the coverage.
Running back sent in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. That's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Saints, first down. First and 10.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw. Shuck. He's holding up. They're able to drop it. Sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached a point in the game, King, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Now Chuck on 3rd and long. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
In punt formation.
Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Now here comes the New York offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
A gain of 12.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. With Neighbors the one he's throwing for. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Kamara. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middlebackers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
The 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Chuck on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Kamara now on 1st and 10. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he's tackled for no gain.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 1-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd down. Giants coming out in a dime look. Running back sent in motion left. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants take over now late in this first half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. He brushed him off with ease. Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shot working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shark's going to throw here.
At the 46-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A gain of 6.
Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
For the Saints. 1st down.
Back to throw. Shark. Gets him on the in route. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Complete to Nicole.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw again here. It's Shark. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Complete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes out to the left. He's making a good. Oh, he lost the football. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime.
39-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is the Lions wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Tracy on the return. Things going well so far. Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Ryan Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They go play action on first down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings
Out
up
of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Giants first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Julian Blackman. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's good for a first down on the completion by the Nebraska rookie.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, New York.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They send with that sack in my block. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Pass brought in by Slayton. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
16 yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
In the red zone now. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Giants 14. Saints 10.
Gano ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Saints offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Shuck now on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Finds the in route complete. And a nice game here, but it stops short of the first. Punting unit out now. And he's been one of the players of this game. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Third down and 7 yards.
Third and long. They're going to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. They'll send out the punting unit.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Shuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down. Tight end going in motion here. Shuck now from the gun. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Shuck to throw. That's caught for the first. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those changes.
His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shuck to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants get it back out for a marvelous defensive effort. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First down, play action. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's Robinson on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And a jump.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They are throwing it again. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Going long for him here. That's complete to Robinson. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 12.
There's a dive up the middle. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Gano's point after is good. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
Saints 10.
Gano ready to send this away.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up.
Here's the backup. First throw. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Running back motions right. From the gun on third down. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Airing it out to start this drive. For the sideline, and he locates Johnson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants.
A give now from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They give it to him again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle. 1 yard.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. And they'll pitch it out to him. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over until it's over.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Working quickly here.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go to the option on 2nd down. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. He's brought down back at his own
3rd down from the gun.
yard.
So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Incomplete.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. First and goal, they're going option. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Giants close to beginning the year 4-0. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 3-score game in the fourth. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one splits the uprights. The Giants push their lead to 18. You're now ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
On the gun, Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. Lining up to take it on 2nd down. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New Orleans.